The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
You consider the Rite of Thorns, a rare art plucked from illicit domains. When the prayer ends, vines curl upwards from the earth, and thorns sprout forth. Those within are isolated, and those without rejected. Isolation breeds violence. Few circles survive it. There is more to Korga's tale. The Grove must hide her secrets.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves.
Oh, did she say something?
They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. Then get some rest. There's no better magic. Take a nip of whiskey before bed if you need to. Come back to me if that doesn't do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
He is under. Wait. Long babies gird the blade of frontiers.
My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Tell her. But if she pulls out a pot of oil, run.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid. Halsin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract.
I wonder why
to
people
track
are
down
mad.
some relic. And he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone.
Fair.
But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song.
Thank you.
Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger.
It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us.
True.
We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once.
You lose yourself in the scab's weeping sea. It is no masterwork, but it provides a base bliss to gaze upon.
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate.
Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Oh, damn. I was not expecting that.
He's hurt badly. An oil bear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
They are a true soul. Mind them. They will. They
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
You! Brother! Kill them!
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire.
Oh.
This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
I think on Shadowheart.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Morningstar, 2 to 9 damage.
The pride of the gate.
This is weapon currently 2 to 9. Okay. So it's
Wits and
not.
blades, always sharp.
I'd rather give her that so she can deal a little more damage, hopefully. Hey,
I've got
Philly.
a long road ahead.
I'm gonna give that to Starian. So give that to him. Give this to Will. See if he's able to become proficient in it, if he wields it. Does that make him proficient? It does not. I'm not sure how that works.
What to do?
Just a brief respite.
Okay.
Don't touch me. Hardly a challenge.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
It was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
She.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Don't mind if I do.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
That is correct. I also think that oftentimes.
Just another crate. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Look what we got here! Another little birdie wanting to fly! Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you! Hope you got a stomach for heights! What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly. Cause it makes me laugh. You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. The goblin's nostrils flare, as if trying to judge you through smell alone.
We're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us!
All right, then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
Stop this thing!
I didn't know wargs spoke. That's a little tricky.
What's in here?
No, don't let me get this lever thing wrong, because I have totally gotten it wrong before.
Cast upon my hands on everything.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old
Guess we'll have to wait.
statue.
We should keep moving. You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
Okay, man.
What's going on back there? Go check it out!
Right. We'll get it sorted.
It's funny because I had this happen during the beta as well, where I told him to fuck off, and then he fucked off, and then so it's freaking.
Cut me loose! Free me and find out! Bagakabara. There's pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Do people around here just not see half-orcs ever?
As expected. Coercion by the book. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Fair enough.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep
You don't even know what I
gnomes
am.
aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Fair enough. So he was inspired, but also he was not happy with the way I interacted. It's okay. I still saved him. I just, you know, wanted some compensation for saving him. Speedy sparks. Who would this be most useful for? Maybe... What are they? Are they medium? Yeah, they're medium. It's probably Astarion or Shadowheart. I'll probably give him to Shadowheart. Since I gave Astarion the headpiece. Rotten carrot. Ew. Wait, what does the description say? A bendy carrot suffused with light and dark splotches. Ugh, so it's moldy. Very useful. Very useful. Excited to try that out. Rotten tomato, nice. Elfin wood souls. These shoes make light, almost imperceivable clicking noises as they walk on stone. The wood nice and sculpted. Okay. We'll give that to Astarion. He might like it even though it's kind of the opposite of what he does.
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
He goes, my dad's just dumb. Dad's just stupid. Oh, I hear something. I don't see anything though.
Anything of use?
Not to my taste, certainly.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Can't slow down.
Easy.
Looking ahead.
I don't remember. Brimmed hat. I don't remember if you carry on your inspiration after you sleep. I feel like it is a no. However, it would be nice if you did. Although, weirdly enough, this is normally about the area that I stop at in the beta. Simply because at this point in time, usually my characters have slept like 3 or 4 times because they keep complaining about being tired.
Please.
However, in this variation of the game, they have not complained about being tired at all. And I feel like I'm going through the game a lot quicker,
At the ready.
or at least through the main, like, steps here. Maybe that's just because I'm recording it, so I'm trying to, like, make the best input for my character, or maybe it's because I'm not being super explorative, because I know what I think my character would be interested in looking into, and what they wouldn't be. I'm not really sure. Man, we got a lot of thieves tools. Will be useful for later at some point. I love when I try to select someone and it just doesn't work. Probably just misclicking somehow. I don't think that I could do that. This is way overkill. I did not need to add the guidance on top of that. That's okay.
They call for Susa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Susa tree. The Underdark.
Can't give up now. Should mind my step.
I'm glad he knew how to find it.
Well, hello. Should be easy.
I think I'm doing pretty good given everything. Maybe I can use thing of inspiration. Yeah. Oh my god, really? Oh boy. Okay. At least we got a lot of inspiration. Gotta use it somewhere. Don't want to lose out on it anyways. So if I had gotten advantage on it, it would have been a 2 and a 4. Ridiculous. It's a nice weapon. I'll give that to Will. And red lacerations flecked with yellow dust. Underdark. Gift from Redacted. A sulfuric odor. Interesting. Infernal ore. Okay. Very cool. Oh, I did not mean to pick it up. Just did. Oh my god. That does a shit ton of damage. Okay, never mind. I'll keep it. I didn't even think that you could probably pick those up.
How much farther can I go?
That's amazing.
Open up.
I'll keep this stickle, even though I don't think I can really use it unless I... Okay. If I get a sickle that does more damage than the scimitar, then I will dual wield sickles because I think those are cooler. However, my character is big, so maybe sickles might look silly. I don't know. If the big bad wolf can wield them and look cool, I hope that my big half-orc they-them can. My big thembo, hopefully. I think that's what a thembo is, you know? Or a bimbo, himbo. They're not dumb. They're just like a -1 intelligence. They're not like stupid. They're just like la 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 la. Can I? Doesn't look like the character can do anything. Can I push him? Too heavy to shove. I mean, slashing damage.
What
Is
am
that
I to do?
why Shadowheart attacks it? Will that do damage? It does, okay.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, I forgot. We're all disconnected.
One day I'll catch a break. to be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
Probably we will not be going through this area just yet. We are still little guys. We're still just level 3s. Probably not ready for all that. However, that does give us a good opportunity to reach into the Underdark at some point soon to get the Sorcerer Bark going.
Here goes nothing. What's inside? Says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
Garbage.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Greater elixir of arcane cultivation. This crystal is formed in the twisting, murky waters within the Underdark, often mined by deep gnomes, though considered less valuable than their preferred rubies. Interesting. 2 inspiration points.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Trust no one. Defender of the people.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Anything of use?
In this year, 950 DR, there can hardly be a more prosperous and fortunate town than Phandalin. Phandelver's Pact has brought prosperity to this land, splitting the wonders of Wave Echo Cave between gnomes and dwarves. The town now boasts thriving communities of both peoples, living and working together in harmony. We've also tempted human spellweavers from all across the north to our town who are happy to work side by side with the allies of Phandelver's Pact. Mayor Alderleaf invites you to come and witness this miracle yourself. See the powers being uncovered in the Forge of Spells and the prosperity this power brings. I dare say Neverwinter will soon have a new rival for the title of Jewel of the North. Interesting. Ignoble. Rags, old floppy hat.
Always room for more?
Disorders of the nerves and mind. There came to me a woman whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravak. 1 month ago, he'd speak little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detect no curse, nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hands and flung it into the hearth, where it burned, not a red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left a single scrap, reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land." B shivered and sighed, as if waking from nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoke. Diagnosis: unspecific neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and drace, sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. That is very curious. Very, very curious. It is starting to get late, so I'm probably going to end this pretty soon here, but I wanted to have this interaction with Chalk.
Keep a blade close, on tippy toes. They won't see me coming.
What's next, I wonder?
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Am I not a astonishing. A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you?
Oh.
A delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
So I did a little research on this, and I did not realize that that is what he said. So a gourmand, if I'm remembering correctly, is a special breed of ogre and orc, and they're specifically chosen because they're more intelligent than other ogres and orcs. And in a weird way about the biology with orcs, basically an orc crossing with just about anything is still considered an orc. So there's some interesting little things in there, but specifically a gourmand is a more intelligent breed or a more specialized orc, basically. I don't know, breed's not the right word, but like sub-race, basically. She's got a -1 to her charisma. I did not know. I would have sent my lady, I wish I could switch. Ooh, customize. Ooh, okay. I forgot that was an option. ADHD, sorry. I wish it hadn't brought her into this. I would have rather played my main character, but that's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna fix it, honestly, so. I have inspiration, so I can re-roll this. We'll try it. Okay.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend. I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold, we check brand. Good deal. No talk. We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful. Alas, not so much as a nibble. Food? No, not food.
I don't know that
Alright, what now?
Dagmorraine would be interested in fighting them, honestly. As much as I think it's very fun.
That might be worth a look. What's hiding here?
Must you? This inane chatter pains me.
Ultra strength immunity.
Oh,
fuck.
Shut mouth. Head hurt.
Something good here, I hope.
Missing children.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
Tastes good. Not bad. Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey.
Light on my feet.
Must you? This inane chatter pains me. Oh, fool. Shut mouth. Head hurt.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Something screeched. Daring. I will come back to this later. I'm getting sleepy, but we shall continue our little adventure very soon. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you soon.